Alright, the next story quest is The Feat of Reeds, given to us by Wuklamat, level 90. We are in Kozamauka, Okanu. Here we go. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Anvil, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Hey, mate. Oops, trying something. I'm gonna go grab the Chocobo point or Alpaca point. It'll be fun just to ride an alpaca once. By fun, I mean probably extremely uneventful, but a cute moment, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'll have a chance to get it on camera, on recording. Your retainers do what for free? We had a mix between a turtle and an ankylosaurus try to come at us. And we are looking at a field of crops, seemingly. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. I know I'm making him sound Indian, and it's not my intention. I just, after so much Indian accent in the previous, like with oh my god, I can't remember anybody's names at this point. Varshan, a lot of Varshan's accent. I'm finding it difficult to. Like, I could make it really stereotypical. I don't think that'd be any better, but inspecting one of the wilted reeds as Zanuhali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. Paddy water will be inspected next, like rice paddy. That spelling. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Let me break out my alchemy set, which I do not have on. Do I have alchemy? I think I have alchemy leveled a little bit on one character. Paddy mud. The soil in the paddies is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. The last thing to inspect, at least for me. Lethargic frog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is the water drugged somehow? A sort of drug or chemical that cannot be seen by the eye. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical. Lackadaisical. I thought it was lackadaisical, but okay. It's spelled lackadaisical in this one. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Just sadly crawls. Oh, poor guy. That's what leads me to think possibly the water is tainted, but invisibly so. Uklamat to continue. Seen enough. Wow, what was that? Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Share our discoveries. Cutscene. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I go over what I saw. Probably mostly with the frog and the, well, you know, the reeds are brittle and whatever, but Kryle, after I explain what I saw, says, I agree. The waters look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? Ding ding ding. We would need an alchemical... we would need an alchemist to know for certain. Wuklamat is thinking. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. Oh, interesting, I didn't put that together. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. They're also being tainted by the water. The festival! This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead to us to a solution for the other. My options are stranger things have happened, or I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Is it so strange an idea? I also failed to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead, says Alice. I hope I distinguished the voices enough and accents. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that look like a bird. It looks like a bird. We do. I explained to her. Yeah. I think Alphino is there as well. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it. Aaronville stays back as everyone else heads to the building. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Indeed. You gotta put up with a bunch of other weirdos. If that was voice acted, I would have no idea. I took my headphone out, but I don't think it was. Watch, like, I listened back to the video, which I don't usually do, and find out that it was. But no, I don't think it was. There are these, like, very shallow streams coming from Okanu, or maybe to Okanu. And we are back in Okanu. We find the bird boat. And Dr. Wuklamat to continue. Yes, this is the floater I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. Okay, camera, zoom, click, yeah, whatever. One eye is like an aquamarine, the other is empty? I guess the gem that was supposed to be in the boat is gone. Or the gem that was supposed to be in that eye is gone, because the other eye was for certain a gem. We'll click on the missing eye first. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Yep. Alright, what else do I see with my naked eye before clicking on it? That was all I saw. Let's see where my camera picks up. Bedraggled feathers? Yeah, the tail feathers aren't pristine anymore. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Okay. Going down. The front looks fine. The beak looks fine. The head feathers look fine. The canopy, kind of like protecting people from rain or whatever, if they're in the boat, looks fine. Snapped carrying pole. Oh, is that what that? Okay. Indeed, one of the 4 poles that comes out from the sides that are meant to be like, I guess these are hoisted. This bird boat thing is hoisted on people's shoulders. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? This is how to say. And we're done. Oops. Uh-oh. I did not want that to happen. Hold on. Oh, shit, sorry. The cutscene continues. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Let me just turn this off, because it's going to annoy me if I don't. Now, how do we go about fixing it? A brusque Hanu walks up. What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather? Says Cryle. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No... Oh, gosh. I-H-I-H apostrophe H-A-N-A. Hana, Nancy A. No Ihihana. Ihihana. Whatever. Ihihana? That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need abokiksa. So A, Bravo, O, K, I, X-ray, A. Abokiksa. For the missing eye, U, Y, U, I, Paul, O. Uyuipo. Wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of these I know. Abokiksa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyuyopo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however... The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. I thought enervated was a good thing. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Alphanel thinks. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon a solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. My options are the float might also function as an arcane device, or I'd wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes, or pray continue, Alphino. Let him do it. I don't know. I'm guessing the first one is the right one, but pray continue, Alphino. I'm adding nothing to the conversation. He nods, though. I imagine you've already reached the same conclusion. I believe this boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So, if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. He nods. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okhanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. The twins and Erinville walk off. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Me, Kryle, and Wuklamat. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and certainly let's all go together. Alright. Continuing. Oh, we get to end the quest by speaking with Kryle, which is good because I have people I need to talk to right now, so. Thanks to Ruklamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Yeah. Oh, I just missed the 18 mark, whatever. The feat of reeds is complete. There is no extra little cutscene or whatever. I'll see you next time for the next one. Bye-bye.